Good morning, friends. This is a second lecture for BA first, semester first, optional English subject. The title of the paper is Introduction to Short Story and the Novel. This is the second lecture and we are going to deal with the development of short story. So in my earlier lecture, I have explained the definition of short story, the characteristics of the short story, the elements of the short story, the major writers of the short story, and some famous examples of short stories. Now, in this lecture, I am going to deal with the development of short story. As I have told you in first video lecture, that precursors of short stories were legends, mythic tales, folk tales, fairy tales, fables, anecdotes, which were prominently in a rhythmic verse. They were mostly existed in oral form in various communities around the world. For example, in Indian epics, we have Ramayana, Mahabharata. Those were the heroic deeds of the central characters in ancient India. Then we have Homeric epics like Iliad, Odyssey. In Middle East, we have one example as the Arabian Nights tales, which is the collection of 1001 short stories. These are the storehouse of Middle Eastern folk and fairy tales. Around the 17th century AD, this form of oral storytelling tradition has grown into a short story, which is a fuller and diverse body of work to encompass the easy characterization. Now here, during this period, we have two literary forms which were developing parallel. The first one is short story, while later one is the novel. Now here, we have anecdotes. As I have told you, anecdote is a precursor to the short story, which was famous in Roman Empire and functioned as a parable, which is a brief realistic narrative. They remained popular throughout Europe until the 18th century. The famous example can be given that of the fictional anecdotal letters of Sir Roger de Coverley. In India, we have so many famous examples of short story collections. For example, in Sanskrit language, we have collection of legends and folk tales and fairy tales like Panchatantra, written by Pandit Vishnu Sharma. Then Hitopadesh is there. Then Katha Sarit Sagara is there. We have Jatak tales, which are written prominently in Pali language, and they deals with the birth, teaching and preaching of Lord Buddha. Then we have a particular kind of narrative structure which is called frame story, which is also called story within story, which was developed in ancient India. The famous example can be given of Pandit Vishnu Sharma's Panchatantra. In Europe, during the 14th century, the father figure of English literature, one Mr. Geoffrey Chaucer, whose Canterbury Tales is a famous example of short story. It is a famous collection of short stories, we can say. Then we have Giovanni Boccaccio's Decameron also. These are the individual short stories where humorous anecdotes are well crafted into a fuller form of short stories. Till the 16th century, the form took the form of novella. Actually, novella is a larger than short story, but it is a smaller than that of a fuller novel. The form also took turn from comic to the tragic. Now here, from the 1790 to the 1850, we have so many practitioners of the short story in Europe as well. The first collection of short story appeared between 1810 to 1830 in Europe. Specifically in England, we have Sir Richard Cumberland's Gothic tales entitled as The Prisoner of Montremos, published in 1791. Then we have Charles Brown's Somnambulism, published in 1805. Further, we have Washington Irving's Mysterious Tales, which includes Rip Van Winkle, published in 1819. His another short story, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, which was published in 1820 as well. We have Nathaniel Hawthorne, whose Twice Told Tale, published in 1837. The most famous American short story writer and who has been credited with establishing the form of short story, his name is Edgar Allan Poe, whose classic tales are as follows: The Fall of House of Usher, The Telltale's Heart, The Pit and the Pendulum, The Gold Bug. Then further, we have his first detective stories as well. The famous detective stories by Edgar Allan Poe are The Murder in Rue Morgue and The Purloined Letter. Simultaneously, we have this short story form developing in Germany as well. The first German collection of short story written by Heinrich von Kleist in 1811, which was sort of fairy tales. Then we have E.T.A. Hoffmann publishing his fantasy tales. The title of his fantasy tale is The Nutcracker and the Mouse King, which was published in 1816. Then we have Sandman, which was also published in 1816. Similarly, in France, we have Prosper Mérimée's Matteo Falcone, published in 1829. We shall move to the next period, which is 1850 to 1900. Here we have increased growth of short story as a form. Specifically in United Kingdom, that is in England, a major practitioner of novels, one Mr. Thomas Hardy, who also wrote a famous short stories. His collection, The Three Strangers, published in 1833, A Mere Interlude is also one of his famous short story, published in 1885. Then Barbara of the House of Graby, published in 1890s. We have Rudyard Kipling, whose connection with India is also well known to the Indians. Rudyard Kipling's Plain Tales from the Hills, published in 1888, and the short story for the children is The Jungle Book, published in 1894. Then we have a well-known short story writer, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, whose detective stories are very famous one. His Adventures of Sherlock Holmes is also well known to the students. Then we have science fiction writer H.G. Wells, whose The Country of the Blind, a short story published in 1904. Simultaneously, in America, we have also a famous short story writers like Herman Melville, whose collection, The Piazza Tales, published in 1856. Most famous and most quoted short story writer, one Mr. Mark Twain, whose first collection, Celebrated Jumping Frog of Calaveras Country, published in 1883. James Joyce, whose The Real Thing, published in 1892. Then Maud Evelyn, The Beast in Jungle, published in 1903. Guy de Maupassant is well known to the students of literature who belong to the France, whose Bol de Souf, that is Ball of Fat, a short story published in 1880s, and Elle Inutile Beauté, that is Useless Beauty, which was published in 1890. Guy de Maupassant is credited with establishing the realistic kind of short story in literature. Maupassant's legacy was further developed by Russian short story writers. We have Ivan Turgenev's The Sportsman's Sketches, Fyodor Dostoevsky's The Meek One, which was published in 1876, The Dream of Ridiculous Man, published in 1877. Dostoevsky peeped into the character's mindset. His psychological and philosophical depth of his short story is very well known to the students of literature. Then we have Leo Tolstoy, who handled ethical questions through his short stories. The famous examples are Ivan the Fool, published in 1885, then Alyosha's The Pot, published in 1905, then How Much Land Does a Man Need, which was published in 1886. Then we have Anton Chekhov, who is the greatest practitioner of short story, who also blended imagination and realism to this form. His best examples are The Bet, published in 1889, War Number 6, published in 1892, The Lady with a Dog, published in 1899. Then we have another Russian short story writer, Maxim Gorky, who published The 26 Men and a Girl in 1899. Simultaneously, in Indian context, we have Rabindranath Tagore, who wrote nearly 150 short stories. At the beginning of the 20th century, Tagore wrote about poor, oppressed lives of women, peasants, and the villagers under the colonial misrule and exploitation. His famous examples are The Kabuliwala, The Hungry Stone, The Wife's Letter, and The Punishment. Tagore's contemporary was Sharat Chandra Chattopadhyay, who also focused on social scenario of Bengal under the British rule. His famous examples are The Bindu's Son, Abhagi's Heaven, Ram's Good Lesson, Lalu, and The Husband. In Indian languages, for example in Hindi, we have a famous practitioner, Munshi Premchand, who is a prolific writer, also developed this short story form in Hindi language. His realistic introspection into the complexities of Indian societies were exploited and shown and infused through his short stories. He wrote more than 200 short stories in Hindi. His famous examples can be noted here: The Shroud, The Cost of Milk, and The Lottery. Now we shall move further to the next period, that is 1900 to 1945. This is the third period of the development of short story. Here we have in England H.H. Munro. His pen name is Saki. He wrote satirical short stories about Edwardian England. Then further we have Somerset Maugham, P.G. Wodehouse. P.G. Wodehouse is famous for his comical short stories. He has invented Jeeves, one of the best comical characters, through his short stories in the year 1970. Then we have G.K. Chesterton and Agatha Christie. They wrote detective short stories. Then we have Virginia Woolf, who wrote about politicians with mental problems. Her short stories are Kew Garden, published in 1919, and Solid Objects. Then we have famous novelist Graham Greene writing 21 short stories. Then V.S. Pritchett, Arthur C. Clarke published their scientific short stories as well. Arthur C. Clarke's Travel by Wire was published in 1937. We have Evelyn Waugh, Muriel Spark, and L.P. Hartley, who were well-known British short story writers. James Joyce, one of the famous Irish short story writer, wrote The Dubliners, the collection of short stories in the 1914 which focus on the Dublin city and its inhabitants. In USA, we have F. Scott Fitzgerald, whose Flappers and Philosophers published in 1920. Then William Faulkner, whose Go Down Moses published in 1947. Then Nobel Prize winner one Mr. Ernest Hemingway, whose short story collections are The Clean, Well-Lighted Place published in 1926. Then Hills Like a White Elephant published in 1927. The Snows of Kilimanjaro published in 1936. Then we have Dorothy Parker, who wrote Big Blonde in 1929. Catherine Mansfield, who belongs to the New Zealand, who wrote The Doll's House, one of the famous short story dealing with the social inequality, published in 1922. Simultaneously, in India, during the period of 1900 to 1945, we have Saadat Hasan Manto, who revered for his exceptional depth and irony and sardonic humor in his writing. He is widely admired for his analysis of violence, bigotry, prejudice, and the relationship between reason and unreason. He combines realism with surrealism in his short stories. His Toba Tek Singh, one of the famous short story, is an aesthetic masterpiece giving insight into the nature of human loss, violence, and the devastation. Then we have Ismat Chughtai, one of the Urdu short story writer, who wrote Lihab, that is the quilt. It deals with the lesbian relationship between an upper class Muslim woman and her maidservant. Now we shall turn to the next period, that is 1945 to the modern day short story, which is the fourth phase of development of short story. Here, after the World War II, we have a great flowering of short story as a literary form. Specifically, in United States, we have Shirley Jackson, who wrote The Lottery, published in 1948, John Cheever, John Steinbeck, Jean Stafford, Edura Welty. They beautifully blended realism and surrealism in the short stories. Then we have J.D. Salinger's 9 stories published in 1953, who experimented with the point of view and the voice of the short story. John Cheever's The Swimmers is a nice blend of realism and surrealism, which was published in 1964. Then we have F. Connor, whose A Good Man's is Hard to Find, which was published in 1955, who invigorated the Southern Gothic style of short story writing. We also have the Philip Roth, Grace Paley, who cultivated the distinctive Jewish American voice in the form of short story writing. We have Stephen King, who wrote more than 200 short stories in English. Now we shall move forward to the next phase of short story. The next phase is 1970s onwards, that is the post-modern era of short story writing. Here we have Donald Barthelme, John Barth, John Updike, Joyce Carol Oates maintained the significant influence in the literary form. The minimalism gained widespread influence in the 80s. The notable practitioners were Raymond Carver and Anne Beatty. In Canada, the well-known and widely read Alice Munro was a famous short story writer and who was awarded a Nobel Prize for Literature for her contribution to the short story form in literature, who wrote Dance of the Happy Shades, Lives of Girls and Women, Who Do You Think You Are, The Progress of Love, The Love of a Good Woman, and Runaway. In Italy, we have Italo Calvino, who wrote Marcavaldo, which was published in 1963. It is a depiction of poor man in Italy. In Indian scenario, the canon of short story in Hindi language prominently was developed and established by Jai Shankar Prasad, Amrita Pritam, Dharamveer Bharati, Bhisham Sahani, Krishna Sobti, Nirmal Verma, Kamleshwar, Manu Bhandari, Harishankar Parsai, and others. In Bengali, after the Tagore period, we have Tarashankar Bandyopadhyay writing a famous short stories. Then Bibhiti Bhushan Bandyopadhyay, Sunil Gangopadhyay, Mahashweta Devi, Ramapad Chaudhary, and Humayun Ahmad, and the famous director writing short stories, Satyajit Ray. So this being the development of short story in various languages throughout the world in various phases. In the next lecture, we shall deal with the next lesson of our syllabus. Thank you very much.